Hi, good morning. This is Dickson. I'm an Epicure consultant and Epicure leader. And today I wanted to do a training video on how I recruited 18 people in the month of May. So I hate when I see these kind of articles and, and these videos because it's clickbait. People like me are like, hey, click on this. You can do this too. But the truth is, well, you can do it. But I want to set realistic expectations that the things I'm telling you didn't just happen in 1 month. Um, it's as if I was a farmer and I was planting seeds, and I've been planting these seeds all through the year, and then literally it's harvest time and everything came up. And that's what I think has happened with this month of May and how I had such a successful month. But I'm going to tell you some of my tips anyway, but I want you to keep that in mind that you can have success in direct sales, social media, social selling, but it sometimes isn't always instant. So the first thing I want to mention is this key to success is mindset. And I know you're going to hear this in other videos and it's going to sound cheesy and like woo woo, and I say this in my other videos too, but social media makes you sound like things just appear, but it mindset is such a key thing, because if you don't believe in yourself, if you don't believe that you can do it, if you don't think you have what it takes to sign up 20 people 1 month, if you you're not going to be able to do it. So you have to really you have to really want it. You have to obviously work at it, but you have to believe in your own abilities to do this. So in April, I was taking time to actually write out my goals all the time, and I actually wrote that I was going to build my team, that I was going to add 20 people. And I added 18 personally, and then my team added 3 in May. But I really believed that I could do it, and I imagined myself with that team already. So I was working on it every day. But it wasn't just putting it out there, I actually did the work around it. So that's number one. Okay, my second tip is do not prejudge people. So direct sales attracts tons of people. I know you always see the horror stories of like predator behavior and going, oops, that's a coaster, going after people. I don't like that. So I think there's tons of people that are attracted to direct sales for many reasons. So they could be, for example, I have one graphic designer on my team who has Epicure Consulting, but it's not her main gig. She likes to share things, and she has lots of food allergies, and that's why she signed up. I have a professional accountant on the team who just was bored and wanted to have a cooking party, and it just made sense to join Epicure. They could be a teacher. They could be a stay-at-home parent. That they could just be someone who wants to pay off their basement renovation. So there's so many reasons that people are joining, and you don't know from judging and looking at people being like, she's gonna want to do it, she's not gonna want to do it, right? Like, you don't know when you look at people, so don't prejudge anyone. I had no intentions of having a career in direct sales. I was a professional fundraiser and had a successful business or a successful career. So like, there's no way like I would have done this. The other one is number 3, slow and steady. I'm reading my notes if you look, if you see me looking over. My coffee mug is on the wrong side. It's usually over this side, so that's why I was like awkwardly carrying it. Okay, slow and steady wins the race. So I think that's another thing I want to mention, is that you can have success, but sometimes it's not overnight. Direct sales is like any other business where you're always building relationships, you're always talking to people, and you're slowly building it up. And I always compare it to running a marathon, because I have run marathons. I didn't just get up one day and be like, I'm going to run 42 kilometers. I was literally working up for months and months before I could run that, and I just ran it once. And then you rest, right? So think of that as for your direct sales business. You always have to be slowly doing new actions every day, booking those parties, working on your scripts, working on messaging your prospects or thanking people, customer care calls. There's so many different things you can do. So it's kind of a slow and steady. Every day it's about doing little actions that lead to bigger things. follow up. So I've lost track of what number I'm on, but follow up is my other key, where I think you should always follow up with people. Like sometimes people are not ready to sign up right away, but keep them in the back of your mind. Be like, I'm gonna come back to Jennifer. I'm gonna come back to this person when they're ready. I'm gonna let them know when there's a special coming. And in May, Epicure actually had a special for some consultants where they could sign up someone at a cheaper discount. So that was my follow-up reason to follow up with people, and that's how I got a bunch of people to sign up. Leader value. This is the other big one. I hate when I see like join my team. No one gives a shit. Sorry, I swear, but no one cares. They don't care about your team. They only care about themselves and how it's going to benefit them. So, for example, if you know someone is going to place a $250 order, it's in your best interest to be like, hey Sarah, guess what? If you become an Epicure consultant, you pay $175 Canadian or $150 US right now, and you can have all these items for free, and then you can buy your Epicure at a discount. How does that sound? And they might say yes, and they might grow their business from there. So leader value, like think about how this could benefit them. Like right now, it's if you're watching this, it's COVID, it's self-isolation time. There's been a lot of change of jobs. I know someone who's a hairdresser who had to stop working but didn't qualify for all those benefits. So Epicure became a revenue stream for her. So there's different situations, and for her, this is a good way to make some money. So there's different ways you can do it, but you want to leave a value and how it helps them. The other thing is the ask. How are you actually asking people? So if you're asking like, hey, join my team, that's not a good ask. You want to figure out what I just talked about, what they need, and the language around it. I'm like, what's going to help them? Like this week, I had a call with someone who was actually a mom like me, where she realized during COVID, like, I don't want to do this, I want a flexible job. So she was considering Epicure. So that's a great way to do it. And then listen when you ask. I know it's everyone wants it. They want to tell you everything about Epicure. Like, this is all the amazing things you can do. Like, here's all this fun stuff. I want to sign you up right away. This is all our fast track. This is this. Way too much. You want to just listen. So you make the ask, and this is from my professional fundraising career. You'd make the ask, and then you just stop talking and let them process. Like, let them decide. What am I gonna do? What are they gonna do? They're thinking it out. Like, don't fill up the blank space. Let the silence be. Let the silence be there for a few seconds. Believe in yourself and the products. This is another thing I see. I see people signing up, and I had this problem too, where in between direct sales careers, I left my clothing store, and then I was desperately trying to find something I liked. And I signed up for something that was like this craft chalk business, and I signed up because it just made sense, because it was coming to Canada and there was lots of growth opportunities, but I didn't love it. And guess what? It showed that I didn't love the products. Where Epicure, like, I've lost. I should buy a scale. Uh-oh. Hear my kids screaming. I love the product. It changed my life. It changed how I cook. It's something I use on a regular basis. There's no inventory. So for me, it was something I really, really believed in. So that, like, you can't sell something you don't like or you don't believe in, right? So that's why you have to align. I think that's also my fundraising background. You have to align with something that you really like. So if Epicure is something that you love or you think you could sell, then sell it. If you can't, and you're like, I really like those candles. I don't know why I said candles. There's a candle company. There's other shoe companies. There's other direct sales companies. So find one that aligns with you. That's my quick tips. I don't know if that even helped. But really, talk to me if you want to get help. I have an amazing team of people, and we want to help you. So let me know if I can help at all. Thanks.